Alright y'all, welcome to another video, and today is the first pay-per-view of the Universe Mode, and our first matchup is going to be the World Heavyweight Championship title. And our first competitor here, we have CM Punk coming out, and if you do see that above the ring, it will be a steel cage match. And here we have Punk making his entrance out first. Like I mentioned, all of the champs have been completely reset. So we have no champions right now. And Punk was a champion in real life before having to do the reset. And so I feel like it's only right that he gets a opportunity to maybe have a chance to win the championship once again, like he never lost it. And then the question is, who will he be facing? And his opponent is none other than the ring general, the career killer. We have Gunther coming out here. He will be facing off against CM Punk, and it's going to be quite a tough matchup, but this will be a rematch from their SummerSlam match of last year. The only thing is this time it'll be, of course, in a steel cage match, and I feel like the steel cage match is just like a very simple, but also gives it just a little bit of a fun, different thing to do. So we'll see how it ends up with the steel cage. And there we have it, the World Heavyweight Championship. No side plates. Let's see who's going to be taking it home tonight. As the steel cage comes down, let's see who starts the match off. And like I mentioned at the draft, this is going to be full. I'm just enjoying this as a fan. We're going to enjoy this together. As Punk takes down Gunther, takes it down very quickly into the match. It was not even like a minute in. And Gunther is not going to allow that. Reverses, and seems like it's going to be a good back and forth to start off this match. Punk gets the advantage once again with the Russian leg sweep. Is Punk going to go for the GTS already? He might be setting up his signature, but Gunther does counter another move. I don't know what Punk was going to go for there, but Gunther was able to counter, and Gunther with the running heavy elbow there, and was able to take down Punk. As Gunther tries to take advantage, he's just trying to wear him down, going to the leg. I mean, this is Gunther's game. He just tries to wear off his opponent as much as possible, as Punk not allowing Gunther to get any momentum, as Punk regains and is countering every single punch, but Gunther back at it with a counter, some chops. They're going back and forth. Punk gets looks like he wins the back and forth, and yes, he does. Irish whips Gunther, leapfrog, and Punk with the running kick to Gunther, but he gets right back up, and Punk is just laying it on Gunther, not allowing Gunther to get any momentum. And Punk it seems like he's not allowing Gunther to have any chances. He's already going for the escape. Gunther is getting up already, as Punk is making it near the top. Let's see if he gets there in time. Gunther, I believe he's getting there, and Gunther does reach Punk. Let's see what happens here as Punk is on the top of the cage. It has been a short match so far, so if it would be a quick finish, that'd be pretty crazy. But Gunther is able to get Punk back, as Punk is fully back into the cage once again, and Gunther punches Punk to the floor, and now he's going to the ropes, and Punk moves out of the way as Gunther eats nothing but the mat there. Let's see, Punk Irish whips him into the corner, taunts him. Is he going to go for the... Yes, he does, with the running knee there, and the bulldog, following up with the bulldog, as Punk is on a roll. It seems like he's going to set him up for the signature Anaconda Vice, and yes, he does. He could make Gunther tap out, as there is still pin and submission, but Gunther is not going to tap out. He did once though, but we don't talk about that. But Gunther is able to get out of the Anaconda Vice fairly quickly there, as Punk was gaining some momentum there, but Gunther regains it back after he almost escaped the cage. And Punk now has the one up a bit on Gunther, and he does have a finisher ready to use if he needs to. Let's see if Punk uses it right now, goes for the GTS or anything if he's just standing there. Seems Gunther, I mean, if he's just going to stand there, Gunther's going to not allow that. Another heavy clothesline there. That was heavy. And here we have the count. Punk kicks out at only one. Very quick count there. And I mean, it's not surprising as Gunther really hasn't had a chance to get much on Punk, but maybe that will change right here as he has him with the leg right up in his grill in the corner. Let's see, Gunther continues with the kicks right in the face, and that's a really big foot right in your face. And Punk is seeming to slow down a little bit now after he did have like a really big burst at the beginning of this match. Gunther slowly taking advantage, but there's Punk with another counter. Punk is still doing pretty good at staying in this match as he goes for another knee strike and a running bulldog following up. And now he hasn't allowed Gunther to get any momentum, as neither does Gunther. And Gunther goes for the pin here. One, and Punk does not let up at all, and there's the shotgun drop kick from Gunther. I mean, that's just terrifying. Just knees, kicks right in the chest, and he's running at you at pretty fast speed there. Gunther is taunting Punk to get up, and he gets him with another running clothesline with the chop, another chop. Gunther's just laying them in now, and he did go for that drop kick one more time, but Punk was able to catch him this time, and I think Punk might be setting up the GTS or the Anaconda Vice. Nope, he's gonna throw Gunther into the rope, but Gunther was able to counter and doesn't allow Punk to gain momentum there. Hits the drop kick there. Let's see if Gunther follows up with, let's see what he follows up with, his finisher. Punk with the counter one more time. He is not letting off the gas and now sets him up for the GTS, and he does hit it. Is he going to go for the pin? He does. And let's see if this is the end. 1, 2, and Punk isn't able to secure the win yet as Gunther kicks out there. Gunther, he's been hit with GTSs throughout his career, so like I mentioned earlier, that match at SummerSlam, this is not his first rodeo with Punk, so let's see if Punk is able to take any advantage off that GTS, and it's not seeming like it, as Gunther is just coming back once again, and this match just continues going back and forth. Honestly, it's been a really good match, and Punk setting up again for the running knee, but he misses this time as Gunther finally counters, third time's a charm, and there's the clothesline, and Gunther is going for the pin. Here we have a 1, a 2, and Punk does kick out, and Gunther hasn't hit any of his finishers. He's not been able to go for it, as I believe he might be going for the escape here, but Punk is not even down for the count. He's quickly up, and he's getting Gunther set up for a power bomb, and he does give him a power bomb there. I mean, Punk is just showing no quit here as he's setting up for another GTS, and he does hit it. One more GTS. Let's see if the second one does the charm. 2, and CM Punk is our first champion in our series. Wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's watch the quick highlights. Gunther did not have, I mean, it wasn't an easy matchup for Punk. Gunther gave him a good back and forth. It seemed like it could go any way. There were some times when Gunther almost looked like he was going to win, but Punk just kept going back and to that GTS, to that running knee. I mean, he only needed to hit the both moves twice, but Gunther, like I was just mentioning, never hit a finisher. So Punk was able to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and he is going to be our first champion on Raw. As now we're going to jump into our next match, but here we have our post-match celebration. Before we do that, let's just see Punk celebrating his championship win as he regains the championship that he technically never lost. But here we are with Punk. Great win over Gunther. Here we have our next matchup. Coming out first, Alexa Bliss. And she is coming out alone, but this matchup will be a tag team match. And it is going to be for the vacant Women's Tag Team Championship titles. And of course, we have Charlexa, we have Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss coming out first, but separate entrances. I'll try to fix that. If they do win the championships, they shouldn't be coming out separate for sure. But here we have, like I said, Alexa coming out first. Next up, we have the Queen coming out, Miss Charlotte Flair, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do win the tag titles here. I mean, I think it'd be a great team that we can bounce around all the three divisions, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, because I really want to make sure that we have a strong women's tag team division and we actually showcase every single title. I don't care if these videos are pretty long. I think it'd be really fun to make sure that all of as many people get showcased. So I think it'd be a great team, but we'll see if they do win, and we're going to see who they're going to go up against. And they are going to be the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. There is a chance that this will be the last game that we do have Asuka and Kairi Sane, as last night at Backlash, Asuka did give, like I said in last night's review, a semi-retirement. So maybe this is the last chance we get to have these two in the game, especially with Kairi, of course, getting let go. But we're not going to talk about that because here they are. And they are another great team. Everything I said about Charlexa, just ditto for the Kabuki Warriors, as it would be cool for them to win the tag team titles and see them on NXT and also on both shows. And they just have a great chance of winning here, as it is going to be just a simple tag team match, the Kabuki Warriors versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Here we have the matchup starting off. Alexa Bliss and Asuka are going to be the two that are going to be starting off in the ring. And Alexa with the great combination there to start off the match, as takes down Asuka fairly quickly and is already throwing Asuka into the corner for Charlexa. And Charlotte Flair gets the tag and with the running kick already. But Alexa is able to counter. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Asuka. Was able to counter, as Asuka also now able to quickly throw Charlotte into the corner, and Kairi with the tag. Here we have Kairi with the offense. Great springboard moonsault there off the ropes. That was a great move there by Kairi. I don't think I've seen her do that in real life in a long time, since like her NXT days. But there she is with the kicks. Right to, it seemed to be like right to Charlotte's bad knee. And Kairi's actually having a great showcase here, not allowing Charlotte get any offense, as Kairi's taking down Charlotte once again, and she just keeps going at it. Let's see what she does next. Here we have, she was going to Irish whip Charlotte, but to no avail, as Charlotte was able to counter and back to the back slaps that she usually does. And wow, what a great move onto Kairi's knee. That seemed to take Kairi out for a bit. Now she's down in the corner, able to get up fairly quickly though, as Kairi actually hasn't been hit that much. Actually, never mind, she has been hit pretty hard already. And here we have Alexa getting tagged in, and great tag team work there from Alexa and Charlotte, as Asuka has not been able to help out her tag team partner, but maybe she doesn't need it, as Kairi with another great move, and Kairi's just going off. What? I'm not going to complain, as she's just showcasing why she, probably deserved a lot more TV time than she did end up getting. And here we have the tag Asuka coming in. Let's see what they do. Is it going to be the knees to the back? Yes, it is. And Asuka seemed like she was about to grab Alexa, but Alexa very quickly basically just beat her to the punch and wasn't able to get any momentum off that tag team, as now Asuka is getting pushed into the corner. Let's see if she gets any offense. She's running. Ooh, almost got the hip attack, but Alexa was able to counter it, and Alexa hits Asuka with the running bulldog. And Alexa's doing pretty good work so far, not needing Charlotte, as Charlotte did get hit pretty a good amount at the beginning, as Alexa just continuing with the kick, slaps, knees, and now the drop kick, as Asuka's just taking it all in. She might need to tag Kairi back in already, and she does, as Kairi saying back into the match. That was a pretty quick tag, Asuka, that you did not last very long. And Alexa Bliss with the backbreaker, but Kairi with the quick get up, as she's not going down easily, but Alexa continues with the offense, not allowing any momentum. And that was a quick one. No momentum from Kairi. Like Alexa's just doing a great job here. And like I said, she's been doing most of the offense now, as Alexa with another move, but Kairi is just getting up like nothing. She's basically no-selling all of Alexa's offense, and she might be the only reason that the Kabuki Warriors have a chance, as she continues her great offense with another innovative knee attack there, as taking down Alexa one more time, and I think it's a corkscrew attack, or dragon screw. Not sure completely, but I think it's one of those two on Alexa. But both tag team partners do tag each other out, or tag their partners in. So let's see what Asuka and Charlotte now have, as Charlotte did take a good little break there, so she should be able to maybe build some offense after Alexa did do a pretty good amount, as now we have some great tag team work from the Kabuki Warriors. Double kick to the back of Charlotte Flair, excuse me. And there we have Kairi with the kick right in the face, as Kairi's been surprising me pretty, I'm surprised. Let's see who's going to win this match, because, I mean, it's honestly pretty fun not knowing. And honestly, both teams, it's up in the air, besides it seems like Charlotte and Alexa have a little bit more of a momentum. But let's see how it goes, as Charlotte is just stretching the back of Kairi with this submission move, but Kairi is able to get out of it, as Alexa is thrown to the floor, and Kairi continues the offense on Charlotte, but this time Charlotte hits her with the knee, as Kairi hits the floor. See what Charlotte does now. They keep trying to throw each other in the corners, and everybody just keeps countering. So maybe it's not working. Kairi has Charlotte now in the corner, and Charlotte might need to tag in Alexa already, but let's see if she does. And I think she just did, and yes, she did. Alexa is the legal competitor now, as Kairi is back at the offense with Alexa. Let's see if she's able to continue what she had, the little momentum she did have, but it doesn't seem like it, as Alexa is continuing the momentum that she had and just being a dominating superstar here, as Kairi does continue to get up fairly quickly. But let's see if Alexa finally gets some moves going where they really put down either Kairi or Asuka as this match continues. Alexa might be going for Twisted Bliss, and she didn't even have a chance, as Kairi hot tag for Asuka. Asuka comes in to help her, as Kairi is just laying there on the ground, but Alexa gets hit with the brainbuster, as Asuka with the offense was really quick, but then Alexa is quicker with the recovery, as she was able to counter. And now Asuka seems to be going down to Alexa, just like her partner Kairi was. And now we have Alexa stepping on Asuka's non-existent hair, basically, with that move. Alexa might be going for it's not called Twisted Bliss, but it is her DDT, her signature DDT. but Asuka is able to counter very quickly with the knee strike, and now we might have Asuka going for her signature there. And yes, she does hit it. Asuka now, I don't think that was her signature, just a regular move, but she was able to take, seems like the wind out of Alexa. As now she's on the ground, and Kairi with the hot tag. Let's see if Kairi's able to hit any offense on Alexa. It seems like Alexa's had the one up on Kairi, and she continues with that as she counters the Irish whip into the corner, and Alexa with the offense, and she might be going for a sunset. I think she was gonna go. I thought she was gonna go for like a sunset power bomb, but she went for the pinfall, and it seems like Kairi is just winded and she has no energy to get up. Charlotte was gonna go for the figure eight, I believe, but wasn't able to. Kairi with the innovative pin here, but Charlotte kicked out at one very quickly. Let's see if Charlotte is able to hit one of her big boots here on Kairi, but she just hits her with the neck breaker, and it seems like now Charlotte is going to be in this match to finish off Kairi. Unless Asuka has something to say about it, as Asuka's been on the side for a while. Kairi is just taking all the punishment at the moment, and it doesn't seem like this might be going well for them, as Charlotte is continuing the attack on the legs, and now she's pretty hurt. It seems like Kairi is just getting all of the offense, like I said. So Asuka using her one chance to break the pinfall there, so she has no more chances to jump in if she needs to. Let's see what Charlotte is cooking up. I'm pretty sure she's going to hit her with the figure eight coming soon, and with another backbreaker there, as Kairi is just struggling to move around the mat. Doesn't seem like she has any chance of being able to hit any offense, and Alexa might be going for the Twisted Bliss, and she gets countered as Kairi puts the knees up, isn't able to, Alexa not able to hit the Twisted Bliss, and Kairi getting some offense in right now, and no, she's not, as Alexa with the counter once again. So no momentum going either way, as both counters going both ways. Charlotte back in. Let's see if Kairi is able to now muster up any offense. Like I said, it hasn't been any well luck for her. So let's see where she ends up here, as Asuka is still not able to jump in if needed, and she has not been tagged in a big minute, as now we have Kairi down for the 3 count. Charlotte she just took advantage of the fact that Kairi seemed to be winded, and she had been getting hit by all the offense there, as we have our new champions. I didn't think that was going to be the end. But here we have our first women's tag team champions. It couldn't go wrong either way. It's not going to be the last time that we see the Kabuki Warriors for sure. I do believe they are on Raw, both of these teams, so we might still see some matchups or a mix of them. We'll see how Raw ends up. But for now, great matchup, as we have our new women's tag team champs. For our last match on this episode, we have a fatal 4-way. Now, this will be another championship match, of course, but won't announce that just yet. First, let's go after who will be in this matchup. Fatal 4-way, so 4 great competitors here, and our first competitor, our superstar Rusev, and I have maybe something for Rusev. I am a big fan of him. I believe he's very underutilized, and I think really exciting stuff could happen for him. But for now, here we have Rusev being the first competitor out for this matchup. And our next competitor, we do have Penta coming out next, like I said. And this person being in the matchup is for a specific reason, as, like I mentioned, this will be for a championship, and it is going to be for the Intercontinental title. And Penta was the champion before the resets of all of the championships, so I just thought it would be fair that he had a title match. Not just that, he's also a really great wrestler, and I think it's going to be really fun, included with everyone else in this match. So it's going to be a great matchup either way. If he does win, great. If he loses, great. Because if he wins, we can continue with whoever decides to go after him after tonight's show. Next up, we have the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. Now, I'm excited to have him on the show, and then I'm also excited to have him in this match because he got robbed from his U.S. Championship Open Challenge, and what better way to bring it back than with the Intercontinental Championship here on Raw. And I think there's no one else better than Ilya to win this match. Of course, everyone in this match has a good chance of winning, but I think it'd be really fun if we see Ilya coming out and wins and maybe continues the Open Challenge, and let's see who else wants to go after him after that. Could be someone still in this match, and we still have one more person to come out, so we'll see who that will be. And for our last competitor coming out for this Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental match, none other than the man who hasn't won one, Sheamus. And I'm pretty excited for Sheamus as well on Raw. Doesn't get used at all. It feels like he kind of just disappeared. And actually, something kind of funny I just noticed, he has the WWE logo on his trunks. But Sheamus is now just on YouTube working out, basically. But he's one of my favorite wrestlers from the 2010s. Technically, he was pretty good in, I think it was either 09 or 2011. Point being, when he had that young run when he first came in, it was exciting. The first, I guess the WrestleMania match wasn't as good as it could have been at WrestleMania 26, but he still had that match with Daniel Bryan the next year, or not the next year, but the year after that. So I'm excited for Sheamus. Let's see if he's able to finally gain or win the one title that he hasn't been able to. And the match has begun. We have Penta, Rusev, Ilya, and Sheamus. Ilya and Rusev are in the top corner, and then we have Penta and Sheamus going off. And this match is going to be all over the place for sure. This match might go for 15, 20 minutes, hopefully not too long. But it's going to be exciting as the ref already took a bump very quickly into the match as Ilya with the offense on Penta. Penta doesn't seem to be able to counter anything, and Ilya is just going crazy as he has yet to be hit here, as it was him and Sheamus, but now he's attacking Sheamus, but Sheamus, maybe Ilya met his match as Sheamus was finally able to counter, and now Rusev is the one putting it on, and Ilya comes out of nowhere with a chair, bringing it in from the outside, hitting Rusev right on the top of his temple, and now we have Penta setting up Ilya with the moonsault. With the jumping DDT from the springboard. Everything is just going all over the place as it's just been an amazing match so far. No one's been able to get a break. No one, except Penta. He's been on the floor a good amount of time. But but Sheamus and Ilya just doing a great job laying the offense. But now, as I say that, seems like now Rusev is now able to gain some momentum, putting the roundhouse kick onto Ilya, the Machka kick, and Ilya with the counter there. Dragunov is just not allowing anyone to take this. He's basically coming out here and saying that this title is his. Of course, the steel chair being used. This is a no disqualification match. So let's see if there's any other weapons that will be put to use. As Ilya going top to the top turnbuckle, let's see what he does, and he hits the flying senton on to Rusev there. As Rusev is out, and now Ilya is moving his eyes to someone else, as now he has his eyes on Sheamus, and now Sheamus bouncing off the table as Ilya's using the table to his advantage. Penta, all three of them going into the ring, and now Rusev finally back up. Ilya did not go into the ring, actually. He went right after Rusev as soon as he saw him get back up, and he says, "Get back down," as Penta is in the ring getting after it with Sheamus, and we have a pinfall here. Quick one kick out there as no momentum, was able to beat Sheamus there. Penta with the springboard, I guess just a regular sit out senton, or like a leg drop, excuse me, but reverse. I've never seen that before. And Penta with the sledgehammers, everyone now back outside the ring. Penta with the sledgehammer onto Ilya. It seemed like that was the only thing that was going to stop him, so that's what he had to use. And Penta with the Penta Destroyer there. I think that's the name they used for it on the show. So I think that's what it's called. But here we have both Penta and Sheamus just riling up the crowd. Let's see who's going to be able to take the win. And now the match is slowing down a bit, as obviously everybody's getting a bit winded, and Rusev is probably the most tired as he takes the sledgehammer right to the gut, and that just took him out straight to the ground, as Sheamus gets hit with it as well. But he's already on the floor, and now it's only Penta and Ilya, and Ilya does have a I was going to say he has a finisher, but he didn't even need it. He just hit like a crazy move. I haven't even ever seen that in the game. I didn't even know you could hit that. But that was a great move there from Ilya, but not able to get the pinfall, as now Rusev and Sheamus get up as well. Penta hits the sling blade on Ilya, but to no avail, as Ilya gets right back up, and it's just not looking good for anyone but Ilya, as he's just running wild here. Another crazy fake 619 into a flying or like a heavy forearm, as Penta hits Rusev. I think it was with the Penta Destroyer or a Mexican Destroyer. I wasn't paying attention, but now Ilya getting matched up here with Penta, and he hits him with the chop right on the chest. Now Penta's now the one with the offense going and the momentum, misses the leg drop. Ilya gets back up really quickly, and now he's going to try to hit another forearm, and yes, he does. Third time with that 619 forearm. That's honestly a crazy move, and now he's hit it like 3 times. So let's see what is going to be the finisher. And he hits him with the H-bomb, and Rusev and Sheamus are distracted outside as we have a 1, 2, and Penta kicks out of a H-bomb only with a 2. So let's see what Ilya has to do to put down Penta, as it seemed like Penta was down for the count, but he was able to kick out, and I think the only person that could be pinned right now is Rusev, as he's completely tired. But here we have Ilya. I think he's getting ready to hit another finisher on a Penta, because it's only them two inside the ring. But as I say that, Sheamus now slowly coming in, and he gets out. And now Rusev is back in. Let's see what Ilya is. Is he setting up for a coast-to-coast? And Rusev, he's down 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. We just had a stolen victory. While I was distracted with Ilya about to hit a coast-to-coast, Sheamus wins his first ever Intercontinental Championship. What a crazy ending to this match. And now I think we have a clear person who deserves to be in that first match, first title against Sheamus. So very interesting way to end this episode. Next episode is going to be episode 2, of course, the continuation of Saturday night's main event. So please watch that video, leave a like, subscribe, and congrats to Sheamus. Peace.